Here's how you simplify your life. You just choose to love God. And when you choose to love him, then you're going to commit to him. And when you commit to him, then your life's going to be simplified. It's that simple. It's that simple. So I said the secret of simplicity is love, but I'm going to keep boiling it down. You say, okay, the secret of simplicity is love. So what's the secret of love? So point 2 is the secret of love is commitment. That's the secret of love. If you want to love God, you stay committed. Matter of fact, Jesus even said, if you love me, keep my commandments. You know what he was saying? Stay committed. If you love me, be committed. So the secret of love is commitment. And yet, all the movies that we see focus on falling in love. And then you can fall out of love. As a matter of fact, I can tell you every romance comedy, every love story, the plot is they fall in love, they fall out of love, then they fall back in love. I mean, that's what's going to happen. So I can sleep during the middle of them because I know what's going to happen. But all Hollywood is doing is describing the feelings that you have when you begin to make a commitment to someone. That's what falling in love is. When someone asks you to come to a function at church with them, okay? So we're going to keep this on the up and up. We're not going to go dancing or anything else right now, all right? They ask you to go to a function at church. And so you go. You make a commitment to go. And you spend some time talking to them, and they have similar interests, similar likes, they have good character. And so then they ask you to go to another function at church where just everything's going to be at church, all these dates, okay? They're all at church, okay? And you go, so you make another commitment. You commit. And what happens is the more you commit, the more you love. You follow me? And then when you get married, you just make another commitment. You fall more in love. So the secret of simplicity is love. The secret of love is commitment. So what's the secret of commitment? Here's point number 3. The secret of commitment is choice. Now, this is extremely important, and I'm going to get a little theological in you. One of the number 1 theological questions that pastors are asked is, why did God even put the knowledge of the tree of good and evil in the garden? As if God had done something wrong, and as if God was setting them up for failure, kind of judging God. And it's exactly opposite again. Same reason I talked last week why he drove them out once they ate from it, because they were in a fallen state. He didn't want them to live forever in that fallen state. So why did he even put 2 trees in the midst of the garden? The tree of life and the tree of death, in essence. Why did he do that? Here's why. Because you can't have love if you don't have choice. Robots can't love. God didn't want robots. He could have created you without a will and without a choice. But he wanted you to know love. If you didn't have a choice, you wouldn't know love. You wouldn't know what it's like to be loved or to be loved or to love someone else. You wouldn't know. You would never know. You have to have choice to have love. You have to get this. So what we're talking about here is to simplify your life, and I'm getting it down just very simply for you. Here's how you simplify your life. You just choose to love God. And when you choose to love him, then you're going to commit to him. And when you commit to him, then your life's going to be simplified. It's that simple. It's that simple. Again, I talked about Debbie, and we got married. I was 18 when we got married. And so it was after my freshman year of college. I graduated high school at 17, and we dated our junior, senior year of high school, and then freshman year of college, and then we got married. So I was 18 years old. And but and not long after we got married, then we moved to Dallas. And I started meeting people. We started meeting people our age, of course, 19, 20, 21, 22, that they weren't married yet. And we started meeting some more successful people. And all of a sudden, this insecurity came out in me because we were meeting these men who were smarter than I, more talented, more gifted, better looking, richer, better jobs. And I remember thinking, I know Debbie chose me. You know, we grew up in a smaller town. I know she chose me then, but there were only 3 choices. And the other 2 didn't have jobs. But now she's meeting better looking, nicer, kinder. I wasn't kind. I was still growing in my relationship with the Lord. I didn't have kindness. I didn't have the fruits of the Spirit. And I wasn't successful. And I just thought, she's meeting these men. She's going to figure out that she's got other choices. And it scared me to death. And we were talking one time because I was so jealous if she talked, if she just, if another man was just saying, if they were just having a conversation across the room at a get together or something, I'm saying, what was he talking to you about? And she just had to say to me, you have to understand, I love you. I love you. Now here's why she loved me. Because she chose to make a commitment to me. You follow me? And I still didn't understand it then. I've had to grow in that and to finally figure out, I know she loves me because she's made thousands of choices over the years to stay committed. You have to catch this. 1 John 2:15 says, do not love the world or the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Okay. Why would he say don't love the world if love isn't a choice? See, this thing about I just fell in love with it. Yeah, let me ask you this. Anyone ever made an impulse purchase? Okay. Yeah, all of you. And this is what we say. I just fell in love with it. No, you didn't. You made a commitment to it. And now you owe Visa more money than you can pay. Because you made a commitment. And you wish you could go back on your commitment. And you might even wear it and keep the tag on it so you can take it back. I just want to help you. You say, I want to simplify my life. Okay. Just choose to love God and love other people. It's that simple. Now, you may have to take some weights off your board. I talked about stress one time. You may have to do some things. I understand there are other things. You may need to see a counselor. You may need to work through some emotional health issues that you have, some mental health issues that you might have. You may have to work through some things with your childhood. But if you make a choice to love God, you'll simplify your life.
Hey everyone, I'm Pastor Robert, and thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. Be sure to share what God is teaching you in the comments below so that it might encourage others. And click the subscribe button and then tap the bell icon so that you'll be notified every time a new video is posted. And don't forget, you can watch full episodes anytime right here on my YouTube channel. Thanks again for watching.
you.